Okay, so you guys first got to know me as the lovable lunatic with bipolar disorder. I was manic every summer, I was depressed every winter, and throughout my trials and tribulations, despite my many personal faults and failings, I did my best to provide you, the people of Earth, with entertainment, education, and emotional support. Then I got long COVID and it completely destroyed me. And I disappeared from the internet. So I have not been on YouTube in quite a while, and I had not been answering messages on Discord in a very, very, very long while. Today I looked at the messages and realized that yeah, wow. There's a lot there that I did not respond to. So I just wanted to give everyone a quick update, which I'll do in a moment, about what ended up happening to me after long COVID plunged me into the depths of hell and I disappeared. But I do just first want to say to anyone who messaged me on our Discord, I am intending to answer absolutely everybody. I have no idea how long it will take me to get around to answering them all. So, as far as the update, I still have long COVID. It's improved somewhat. And apparently, long COVID is the cure for mania. I don't experience mania anymore whatsoever. So I don't know if I'm still qualified or if I still qualify for the diagnosis of bipolar. It's been over 4 years now, and I've had absolutely no manic symptoms whatsoever. Instead, it just plunged me into a permanent state of depression and sapped all the energy out of me, which is why I disappeared. So since then, it's my long COVID's improved somewhat, but far from completely. Also, I will just give the update that the upside of the brain damage it did to me that removed my entire manic phase, it did allow me and my psychiatrist to experiment with using medications you wouldn't give to somebody who's bipolar. So there are antidepressants that if somebody's bipolar, giving it to them could trigger intense mania, so you never give it to them. Because it had been, I think, 2 years at that point that I hadn't experienced any manic episodes whatsoever. We started first a light dose of one, then heavier, until I was at the maximum dosage. It had a minimal effect on my depression and didn't cause any mania whatsoever for over a year. After that, we added a second antidepressant that you also wouldn't give to somebody, and I gradually moved up in dosage with that as well. So I have a medication now that's working to some degree. I have no noticeable side effects from the medication. It has improved my depression. Now, my depression still cycles. I'm more depressed in the winter and less in the summer, but it is no longer a swing from mania to depression. So yeah, who knows what COVID did to my brain. Let's see. So I am not existing in a constant state of extreme existential terror and horrible torment. My depression's milder now. I still am lacking in energy, but it's improved. My brain still doesn't do a lot of the things it used to do. I don't have anywhere near the IQ I had before. I can't hold two opposing things in my brain at the same time anymore. I just have a single train of thought. If I try to look at something from both the perspectives of Christianity and Taoism now, I have to go back and forth between the two of them, as where previously I could hold both concepts in mind simultaneously. That's all gone. There's other things I'm noticing my brain doesn't do that it used to. But they're not coming to mind at the moment. And I think that's probably a sufficient update for everyone. I've gone back to posting a few chipmunk videos on my personal channel, just Mercury Black, like just shorts of the chipmunks, if anyone's interested in seeing those. Sorry to everyone that I did not answer. Oh, hey, good to see you too. Do I miss the manic modality? Yes, honestly. Like, obviously, not the time periods before I learned how to control it, obviously, not the extremes of it, but the hypomanic phase or even the well controlled manic phase. Yeah, absolutely. I miss that. It was like depression has always been the most horrible side of bipolar. Like, it's to anyone who has not been suicidally depressed, it is indescribable what that is like. It is like being in hell. So, mania, at first was also a curse because it went out of control. But once I learned how to control my mania, it was the reward for enduring the winter. It's like things could be so much fun. So yeah, I miss that. Um, what else did I notice post COVID? So my post COVID symptoms were entirely brain damage. Um, like, I'm a heavy smoker. I have no problems breathing. Like, other people with long COVID are on oxygen masks. Like, breathing's one side. It's sorry, I said entirely brain damage. It's the entirely brain damage and the fatigue, which is both mental and physical. So extreme fatigue, um, physical, emotional, mental fatigue, and yeah, brain damage, that brain fog, worse memory. Um, for a while, I couldn't, like, at its worst, I couldn't watch a 20-minute episode of something without forgetting the